What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Home Depot and we are going to be looking at tools and toolboxes. Now I've already ordered, I think it's like 190 or 200 and something piece mechanic set. Unfortunately, I bought that off eBay and the seller shows it going to a Las Vegas, Nevada address. I contacted him. He said it was a mistake. He'd get it corrected. Still showing it's going to that address. Says it's supposed to be delivered at whatever location tomorrow. So hopefully it just winds up getting here tomorrow. Everything's okay. I have a feeling it's not how it's going to go, but I got a stupid good price on it. eBay will protect me in that situation.
And
not too worried about that.
We're going to go get some tools from Home Depot that we don't have.
That's it. So I like duplicate tools and certain things that I need. But I'm really interested in that toolbox they have here. We're going to go in here and see what they have. Heard a lot of good things about Husky tools. So let's see what they got. So here's the Husky toolbox I was talking about, the 9-drawer. It even has where the drawers close slowly. I think this one's like $290. And something I didn't notice until I looked at the tag is you can actually build onto these boxes. I didn't know you could do that. It's got 100 pound per drawer, 1500 capacity, 3-year limited warranty. I imagine that's pretty daggone limited. Pretty limited, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, it's actually a pretty sturdy little box. I'm actually...
But it doesn't say how much it is.
No, I've already seen that on the internet, though. I love it, actually. Let's check this drawer. Oh, they got them all kind of banded up. That one's kind of tight.
It even came with paper this one. Oh, no.
We already got a table. That's a good deal on that table, honestly. It's got some drawers in it, too. That's not bad. That's the feet, I think, where you can take the wheels off, see? Yeah, so you can take the wheels off down there and just have it stationary. All right, let's go check out some other Husky tools. Okay, so we're checking out these screwdrivers here, and these things are actually pretty sweet. Compared to my Snap-ons, like they're not bad. Like they're not a Snap-on, but like they feel pretty good. They've had like the Craftsman kind of style for 32 bucks. The one thing I really love about Snap-on when it comes to this stuff is they come with the trays. Like that is awesome. That's one thing I'll say about the Harbor Freight Icon series. They come with the trays.
You can easily just put them on.
What did you say?
You can easily just put them on and they snap them. And there's.
What are you talking about?
Stop.
What are you talking about? All right, so we're hitting the sockets. They got some really good deals on sockets. They come with these little clips to hold all your sockets on, which is really cool. We're not going to use that. We're getting the little trays that have the dowels where you just sit the sockets on top of them. Kinsley was over here getting lost a minute ago in all these sockets. She said it might be hard to find one, but they're pretty easily labeled. The biggest they got, I believe, is a 36, which is pretty big. I think that's what I used to use for CV nuts. I've got a good deal on these right here, the hex sockets. If you have never used those, they are worth their weight in gold. It is so much better than using an actual Allen key. I like the T-handles better than I do these right here, but there are times when these sets can kind of pay off. But it got some really good deals on the ratchet wrenches too. These right here are not a bad. They got them locked up because people are taking them. You gotta love that. I mean, it's actually pretty reasonable here. Like I've never really looked into Husky tools, but like even their 290 piece mechanic set isn't a bad deal. And something that I've noticed is a lot of companies will put like a bunch of these little bits in their sets and they'll count them as a piece. That way they can make the amount of pieces seem higher than it actually really is, because I consider that whole set pretty much one thing. But you know, Husky seems to give you a pretty decent deal of actual tools, actual, you know, sockets. They give you some wrenches in there. You got your 1/2 inch, your 3/8, your quarter. You got your screwdriver that would use those bits. Actually, it's got some Allen keys in it too, so that's a pretty decent deal. Like I gotta admit, that's not bad. And once again, you're getting your metric and your standard set, so that's pretty awesome. That's not bad at all. But anyways, we're gonna look around just a little more.
Pretty much everything's locked up.
Yeah, no, that's insane. People can't keep their hands to themselves. But we're gonna look around just a little bit longer. I'm looking for some pliers. Oh, they got channel lock. Like these are probably my favorite, other than Snap-on and Blue Point, is channel lock. Anyway, guys, we'll look around just a little bit more, and we will be back. All right, so we're walking out of Home Depot. We talked to somebody about something we were looking for. We actually asked about the toolbox. The toolbox that I was looking at was not the one that I was thinking of. It's actually with a higher grade box. The one I'm talking about, you can't build off of. I thought the box I was looking at was the one I had looked at earlier today. Little let down, but they didn't have the box that I was talking about in stock. It still has easy closed drawers and everything, and all that stuff. That box that we were looking at in there was right at $500. Not a bad deal for that big of a tool storage toolbox, but it's not what I was looking for. I really didn't need a lot of the features that toolbox had. I figured for the price that I thought that box was, if it comes with all that, that is absolutely awesome. But the more I got looking at it, I'm like, this thing doesn't look quite right. So I scanned the little card they have where it brings up the toolbox, and my phone went haywire. So I decided to ask somebody, like, hey, I'm scanning this. It's not coming up right. It's not coming up really of anything. It's just showing all the accessories that can go with it. It's not showing the box. And he brought it up, and I'm like, that's not the box I was thinking it was. I've seen a lot of people talk really highly about the Husky boxes. I've seen a lot of people talk really highly of the Yukon boxes, but the Husky box that I'm talking about is identical pretty much to the Yukon box that Harbor Freight has. And it's just a little bit cheaper. I'm not putting a whole lot of money in a toolbox. It's going to hold my tools. That's all I need it to do. I don't need it to be fancy. I don't need it to be pretty. I don't need it to have, really cool, crazy features. I need it to hold my tools. I like the soft close. That way I don't have to worry about tools constantly getting rattled around because it's drawer closing too fast or too hard. So anyways, me and the Tutti Frutti are going to go get some lunch. And she may want to go buy some makeup. She's going to torture me with being in a makeup store. We'll see how.
Torturing.
We'll see how.
It's called having a daughter.
We'll see how that goes. Anyway, we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. And what?
And just don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass you. What do they need to do?
Like and subscribe and hit that bell.
All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one.